So the IVF center literally handholds the mother through the 9 months, literally then.
We don't handhold for 9 months.
But
Usually,
initially,
12 weeks, 12 to
12
14
weeks.
12 to 14 weeks.
Then you think the
And,
baby is safe.
Yeah, baby is safe. Whatever abortions occur, if you see the pregnancy loss divided trimester wise, so 80 to 90% of the losses occur in the first trimester, first 12 weeks of pregnancy. Because usually, the nature also doesn't want a faulty gamete to implant and faulty baby to grow.
Absolutely.
So that is the nature's way only of getting rid of whichever is not chromosomally competent baby. Supposing some defect is there or not, nature takes care. So that way, if we explain them and do the counseling, they are also happy that this baby was not good. So we did everything. See, other patients also we did the same thing. It's going on, but for you it is so. It is the one-time phenomenon only. Next time it may not happen because sometimes wrong type of sperm, as he was telling you, those can combine and you may have this. So second trimester again some. But once you cross the second trimester and you reach your 24 weeks of pregnancy, from there onwards you go up to 28 weeks.
Yes.
28 weeks is the period of viability, where the baby can survive outside on its own. That definition of viability also has come down by few weeks now. When the neonatal cares have increased, we have very good neonatal units. The pediatricians are very apt. The machines are very good. So 26 weeks baby also, 24 weeks baby also, some people are able to see that baby grows and becomes a normal adult like that. So that kind of a fear has gone away from our hearts, that something will happen if it is born premature. So most of the time, what I was answering question is, later on, what losses occur in the final trimester, those are due to certain medical conditions. Like, if the mother has a hypertension, the blood pressure becomes worse, she may start going into labor. She has diabetes, that becomes worse. Or she has some cord round her neck, something the baby may sometimes, very rarely, of course, that cause is very rare. But sometimes, these are the only causes like hypertension, diabetes, like heart disease. Those are all can sometimes lead to an autoimmune also, like, some immunological factors like that. They may have a early delivery, but we need not fear that much like in olden days, because we are able to take that baby forward and it will live.
Yes.
And twins also. Twins is a very common cause of premature labor in our kind of pregnancies, in the sense because twins incidence is about 20%, 20 to 24% in IVF pregnancies, because we are allowed to put 2 embryos. So when we put 2 embryos, both of them may grow. So that is the thing.
Yeah. Interesting. Of course, the very famous Ambani twins are there. And the daughter, I think she had a
she also had a twin baby
through IVF.
Isha.
Yeah.
That's through IVF, I guess.
Yes. It was through IVF. No, it was reported.
It was IVF, right? Isha, even Neeta Ambani had through IVF. She had no babies.
And she had, at least that's what I read.
Or through surrogacy, we don't know. Back there in UK.
Yes, actually I remember when the first news broke out 25 years ago about Neeta Ambani and just the Ambani daughter-in-laws. I think the first question that came to a lot of minds was, would it be the same child? I mean, see, there is a natural pregnancy and then there is IVF. So somehow people felt that if the moment we intervene in the smallest way, that child then will not be like a normal natural child. No, I'm not joking. That was the
even
biggest.
Now the patients come and ask this question,
People have that kind of a myth.
Yeah, people do. So I think that went on for a while.
Still, they have that. Will our baby be normal?
Like.
What you're telling is how they put it in Hindi. मेरा बच्चा क्या normal बच्चे के जैसा रहता है. Yeah, but is it different from a normal child?
Yes.
I said it's the same child only. You would have conceived inside you. We are doing it in vitro for you, like outside. So the baby is the same baby only. And as he said that we are not allowed to, like ethical issues, we are not allowed to insert any other
gene.
Indian law also, in FDA law also, everything. Like you cannot even take one cytoplasm and inject inside, anything. So that baby is their baby only. It's not a...
Yes.
Of course, there are treatment options like sperm donation and egg donation. So in those kind of cases, obviously where there's a married couple and if they use an egg donor and the sperm from the husband, then obviously the genes will be 50% from the male, and the wife would not have any genes transmitted to the baby because those genes would come from the egg donor.
Yes.
But still she carries the pregnancy.
So she carries the
Same applies for the sperm donor as well.
Yeah, true. No, I think I'm not joking. My grandmother, I would tell her, we would have these. So 2 generations, like many families, my family was in a village and very well to do, but in a village. And you look at everybody's family tree, 6 children, 8 children, and a lot of them. I used to ask my grandmother, and my great grandmother, she was there for a few days. I could have these kind of conversations, and we would ask them, what stress to have 8 children and all that. And they would say, we didn't even think about it. And हम लोग सोच ही नहीं रहे थे, because we didn't have these 25. They ask us, these daughter-in-laws today, they're going, every time they're going for a test, what is this? What are they testing? So they said, we used to look at life differently. Usme some children would die also, because they didn't know, where things were going wrong. But she said it was such a...
Yeah, in the fertility history, like they would say, our 8 kids, 2 we lost.
Haan.
And that loss was also not they would repent and cry for years. They would say, dusra ho gaya. Yeah.
So everything was God's gift.
It's gift, yeah.
If it happened, it was God's gift. If it didn't happen, it was God's gift. And the whole way of looking at life was so different.
Things have changed.
So we've come a very long way from that kind of a society and culture. And all of you have really filled us with so much information and a sense of direction. What I take away the most from this very evolved conversation is that there is a whole possibility out there if you are not able to conceive naturally, which is very well thought out, very well graded, fully equipped with tests and technologies. So it is, the possibility ratio today is very high that you will find a solution. And the joy of motherhood, which is considered the greatest joy in the world, can be yours. I mean, I don't even want to talk about the social stigma and this and that, because that is whatever it is, as much as you take in your head. But if you put all that aside, just the right to parenthood.
Yes.
Like ma'am was saying, when you hang on, it is just a right to be a parent and to have the joy of having a child, an extension of yourself possible. And while we say Mother's Day, great, this, that, there will be a whole million women who are like, I'm not able to be a mother. So there cannot be a more important conversation than this one. And I'm so grateful and so thankful, that you're here today. And you shared all your precious knowledge, which has been built over decades, and all your understanding of technology. And especially, really, Samit, thank you for putting in all the conversation about, one is the legal and the procedural aspects, but also the men. Because somehow in all this conversation, the men get left out, like as if you can become mother on your own, just like that, I mean, I don't know.
You need me.
In India, why this is a one-sided conversation, I've never understood. Even if it's a problem, it's only the woman. If it's a solution also, it's only the woman. So I think it has been a very overwhelmingly 360-degree conversation. I really thank all of you for participating in this, for coming here and sharing your knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you.